Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the 2005 science fiction comedy film The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, directed by Garth Jennings and starring Martin Freeman, Mos Def, Zooey Deschanel, and Sam Rockwell. Let's begin. One Thursday morning, Arthur Dent discovers that his house is to be immediately demolished to make way for a bypass. He tries delaying the bulldozers by laying down in front of them. Ford Prefect, a friend of Arthur's, convinces him to go to a pub with him. Over several pints of beer, Ford explains that he is an alien from the vicinity of Beetlejuice and a journalist working on the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a universal guidebook. Ford warns that the Earth is to be demolished later that day by a race called Vogons to make way for a hyperspace bypass. As the Vogon fleet arrives in orbit to destroy Earth, Ford rescues Arthur by stowing them aboard one of the Vogon ships. The pair are shortly discovered and are tortured by Vogon poetry but has no effect on Arthur, and they are thrown out an airlock to die, until they are picked up by the starship Heart of Gold. They find Ford's semi-cousin Zaphod Beeblebrox, the newly elected president of the galaxy. He has stolen the ship along with Trisha Trillian Macmillan, an Earthwoman whom Arthur had met previously, and Marvin the paranoid android, a clinically depressed robot. Zaphod seeks the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything to match the disappointing answer given by the supercomputer Deep Thought 42. He believes that the answer lies on the planet Magrathea, only accessible using the Heart of Gold's improbability drives through trial and error. On one attempt, they arrive at Vult Vodel 6, where Zaphod's opponent, Hamma Kavula, resides. Kavula offers the coordinates for Magrathea in exchange for Zaphod recovering the point of view gun, a gun created by Deep Thought that makes anyone it blasts temporarily see things from the shooter's perspective. Trillian is captured by the Vogons as they depart, and the three mount a rescue effort on the Vogon homeworld. Before her rescue, Trillian learns that Zaphod signed the order for the destruction of Earth, thinking that the Vogon with the permission form just wanted his autograph. The group escapes the Vogons, followed by Galactic Vice President Questula Rontok and the Vogons. They arrive at Magrathea, but trigger its automated missile defense systems. Arthur reactivates the improbability drive to transform the missiles into bowls of petunias and a whale, allowing them to land safely on the planet. Zaphod, Ford, and Trillian enter a portal to arrive at Deep Thought, though Arthur and Marvin are stranded outside the portal. They learn from Deep Thought that after coming up with the answer 42, its creators had Deep Thought design another computer to come up with the question, that being Earth. They recover the point of view gun, though Trillian uses it on Zaphod to show him her resentment for his accidental destruction of the Earth. They are captured by unknown entities. Meanwhile, on Magrathea, Arthur is met by Slarty Bartfast, one of the planet builders. Slarty Bartfast takes Arthur to a pocket dimension inside the planet where he shows that a new version of Earth is near completion. Slarty Bartfast takes Arthur to his recreated home, where inside the others are enjoying a feast provided by the pan-dimensional beings who commissioned Arthur's original Earth, and who resembles a pair of mice. With Arthur, who was on Earth up until the last minutes, the mice think that they can recover the question by removing his brain. Arthur manages to escape and crush the mice under a teapot. They disappear without a trace. Suddenly, Questula and the Vogons arrive outside the home and open fire with a shot hitting Marvin, who is believed dead by the group. The group takes shelter in a caravan, but Marvin reboots and survives his injury and uses the point of view gun to make the entire Vogon force too depressed to continue fighting, making both of them break down. The Vogons are taken away while Zaphod reunites with Questula. Arthur decides to explore the galaxy with Ford and Trillian, allowing Slarty Bartfast to finalize the new Earth without him. The Heart of Gold crew decides to visit the restaurant at the end of the universe. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below letting me know which movie you'd like to see me do next, and what you thought of this movie. In the words of the dolphins of Earth, so long and thanks for all the fish.